I don't know if I should put review in the title or not, because I'm not really reviewing the movies. I'm more just talking about them, talking about plot points and how they, compare to the game. I'm not reviewing the animation, the voice acting, though if I remember to, I will mention it. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm really reviewing the movies. That's why I'm not putting review in the title. Maybe that's what I'm doing, maybe not, I don't know. I just don't want to, clickbait someone into thinking, oh, this is like a 2.5 hour long movie review. Nah, that's not what I want to do. I'm more so just talking about the movies. Alright. Before we talk about the second movie, I also want to mention too, last time when I talked about the first movie, I mentioned that after the post-credit scene, at the very end, it said that, the next movie was coming out the following year. And if you didn't believe me, well, here's a screenshot of it. Number 2, Calming? Calming? Early summer? Not coming? It's Calming? I don't know, I couldn't help but notice it was spelled Calming. Anyways, we don't really have anything to do here, so we could just go on, right? I also saw a non-spoilery review for this game. Not the game. I saw a non-spoiler review for this DLC. How it is majority just dungeon crawling, which, yay. Who doesn't love to have that? Paid content. So it's not only majority dungeon crawling and dungeon exploration. The review also mentioned that I think after the first 2 doors, which we already did at this point, after the first 2 only had like 1 door, like 1 halfway point, you see? And then after that, after the first 2, well, there's gonna be 2 like this. So every door moving forward is gonna have 3 sections instead of 2. Wow. And aside from every door moving forward having 3 sections, there is also reused assets. Like the aesthetics are reused. So I'm not going crazy, thinking like, wait a second, we've already seen these designs while traversing down them. One second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Did we already do the boss?
Hey, that looks like
I don't remember. Oh yeah, we did terribly on the boss last time. Alright, so before we start talking about the second...
It's a little late to be bringing that up now, isn't it? Besides, I'd say that's largely due to you not reciprocating my request to talk.
I've got my own business to take care of too, and I won't offer anyone special treatment, not even a key region.
Well, no one can say you don't stay true to your convictions.
Yeah, before we start talking about the second movie, which I watched last night, I almost thought that said insulted tights, not insulated. So, this was brought to my attention earlier tonight, like just before starting this. Foreign Drama, is that a K-drama DVD there? I think that door just brings us back to the Desert of Doors. So I'm supposed to move forward. So a friend of mine sent the group chat a couple of screenshots of a particular something, and it brought my attention to it. Oh, this again. This disgusting interior again. I guess my apologies, I need a moment. Is that alright? I'm going to try to locate that, whatever it is.
treasure chest.
Wow, your tone certainly changed. So what my friend sent was a screenshot of not auditions, police auctions.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
I never considered that. You know, when police arrest someone, they confiscate items
Effect?
and they auction it away. At least I think that's what happens. I don't know. I don't know. The police just have stuff in their possession to auction away. So I looked through the list of things that the police are auctioning away, and there's some pretty hilarious stuff that I found. Which do I want to get rid of? Maybe. Okay, yes. Get rid of you.
I'll keep fighting. For him too.
Did he just say for him too? Oh, that's nice.
I'm doing better than ever.
So the first thing that my friend sent me was actually a pack, not just a pack, an entire like box
I guess
of Yu-Gi-Oh
all I can do
cards.
is keep exploring little by little, just like last year.
The police are auctioning away. Okay, I have it pulled up right here. Dual Speed GX midterm para, and then it gets cut off. I don't know. It's kind of hilarious to me that police are auctioning away Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And not only that, I looked through the stuff that the police are auctioning away. I saw a lot of watches, sports cards, eyeglass. I saw a majority of those. I saw a lot of coins as well. But a couple of the more funny stuff I found.
I'm still setting up.
Ooh, ice.
One more time.
This will do the trick.
I see one that is auctioning away by the police 3 Nintendo Wii /
Two enemies.
3DS games. And those games are Pokemon, both Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Ultra Sun and regular Moon.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Wait, I thought it missed 2 of them? Oh no, it missed 1, never mind.
As artful as expected.
So,
I'll slice you to pieces.
Pokemon Ultra Sun and regular Moon, and also Smash for Wii U. Why is that so funny to me? The police themselves are auctioning away Ultra Sun and regular Moon, and Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Why is that so hilarious to me? Well, I guess I could get rid of you for now.
C'est magnifique.
Something else I found that they were auctioning is US Donald Trump commemorative gold-colored souvenir bill. Oh yes, auctioning away Trump money by the Canadian police.
This might be a way forward. What's the plan?
And then I found new Pokemon TCG card set with tin storage case. And then there is hold on, what is that? It's a small picture, let me see. It's a tin with Quackleval in front of it. The police are auctioning away Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so that's hilarious to me.
Oh no!
The visibility here is rather poor. I can manage to see you all, but barely. At least the enemy won't be able to see you. Please stay calm and you'll pull through. How come we don't have flashlights to prepare for this? When we went into Tartarus and we knew that there might have been dark areas, you know, after the first time we encountered it, why didn't we just bring some flashlights with us?
Sister, an enemy!
Ah, right, they don't spot us. Doesn't the Reaper have a higher chance of showing up here?
Taking it out?
You're telling me Aegis doesn't have night vision just built in?
It's reading. It's the Reaper.
No one's surprised? No one's like, oh, the Reaper's here too? This isn't Tartarus, though. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, that's it.
I'm sorry.
A friend of mine found this one, 25mm round natural green jade disc / pendant. Oops, I forgot to read what Fuka said. Let's just keep heading down for now. Damn it, I didn't see what she said. So my friend said some poor Chinese guy lost his jade pendant. Hey, I have a jade pendant myself too. That's a Chinese thing. Brings like luck or whatever. I don't know, I don't wear it. I have it, I don't wear it.
Look, a treasure chest.
And then I found other stuff like 1985 Canadian Maple Leaf $50 $99.99 1 ounce fine gold coin. I saw that and it was already being auctioned for $3,000. Damn, that coin must have been worth it. I never heard of a 1985 $50 Canadian coin.
We have the chance to hit first.
That's a first for me.
They've been shot. They're wide
What's the
open.
plan here? Go! Artemisia!
What should I do?
Well, maybe bug types are weak against flying? Nope! Certainly not. What haven't I tried? I haven't tried fire. Bug types are certainly weak against fire. Okay, and before I talk about the second movie, one more thing. So, a friend of mine, I mentioned my friend before, he loves Costco. It's his favorite place on the planet to breathe air in. So, you know, he was saying how it's his favorite place because of, you know, the one word that I hate, discount. I'm just like, bro, that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. He's like, isn't it though? I'm like, no. No, it's not. When I'm at work, I tell people the price and they don't accept it.
That's certainly
They
worth
ask
it.
me to lower the price. That is not the same. Oh shit! I thought what I shot first was the shadow. Because I heard it.
This work.
But yeah, when I'm at work and I tell people the price, they don't accept it.
Plan here.
They ask me for a discount. They ask for the price to be lowered. And I've expressed in the past, it doesn't matter what the price number is. It could be like $500 or literally $8. I swear, that is the lowest I've had someone try to bargain me for, $8.
Shall I move to strike? I'll show
Maybe I should have put pawn pass there.
You hit a weakness. Great work as always, Kirito-san. You hit.
So it doesn't matter what the price is. People will just bargain, period. So that's not the same thing. When I work, people bargain me. People don't do that at Costco. You cannot look me in the eyes and tell me straight face that you asked the clerk over the counter for a discount on that rotisserie chicken. You cannot tell me that. No, you did not do that. Right? When you buy things at Costco, you see that the price is lower Okay, maybe not this one, because I actually did use it last time. When you go to Costco, you see the prices, you know, lower than another store, so it's cheaper. You don't ask the cashier who's ringing out your stuff, can you give me a discount on the price? It's not the same thing.
What should we do about the door?
Ooh, we have pretty high SP and our HP is full. We have 2 full-out Theurgies. Let's do it. So it's not the same thing. Man, my friend had the nerve to be like, I love Costco because of your most hated word, discount. Bro, that's not the same thing. Yeah, it is, isn't it? No. No, it's not. It is not the same thing. I don't go to, you know, the food area at Costco and ask for a discount on the 150 hot dog.
I've already scanned this one.
One step at a time.
Should I do this or should I see if it's weak to electric? I'll try electric first. Clearly not. Ooh, I got a shock though. Nice. Should I use this Theurgy now or save it for the harder ones later? But if I don't use it now, then I'll just waste it. I'll waste the build-up for it to fill back up. Should I use her Theurgy right now, though? See, it's a risk. If I don't knock it out before Metis gets to work again, then she'll do her physical attack, and then that paralysis will go onto her. I'm gonna risk it, though. I'm gonna try. Oh, but it does it to all foes. You know what? No, I'll hold off on it. I'll try to hold off on it for now.
They've been shot. They're wide open.
I don't know, let's try fire, even though it's not weak to fire.
Who's gonna win this?
Move to strike. Artemisia!
I'm ready whenever you drop. Stop. Pretend to go too far. Watch me. Nobody's trying.
Okay, see, it's a good thing I didn't use Metis's Theurgy. Well, it's gone now, so I can do this stuff. Damn, but they do it to all foes. Yep, I figured. And hey, there's actually multiple to hit this time. This hits one, yep. Eternal Eagle.
What's the plan here?
Something's weak to ice. Nice. Ooh. Can't I just give it to Aegis?
They've been shot. They're wide open. That was amazing, sister.
I almost pushed the wrong button. Okay, let me talk about the movie after this fight.
Try arrows or bullets.
We know that, so, I don't have that.
I've already scanned them.
Well, just do some damage.
They've been shot. They're wide open.
Well executed, I guess.
Maximum firepower.
Don't you just love the ones that are weak to moves that don't take anything from you? Don't take HP or SP? Oh, and why didn't I just use Aegis' Theurgy? It doesn't attack, it only benefits us.
One step at a time. Let's do it. What?
Okay, definitely no electric.
Shall I move to strike?
I'll show you.
Nice.
The enemy's frozen. Now's your chance.
Something's weak to win. This one. Ooh, I did that. I get a chance to do this now.
Orgia mode activate.
Okay, it is Orgia, not Orgia. They really couldn't have picked a different name, but it's okay.
Sister.
The second Persona 3 movie did say Orgia, so yeah. Sweet.
That's amazing.
Ah, nice. We get this as well.
I've already scanned this one.
A Huik to a Hwind.
Persona.
Well, I guess I'm saving Aigis' theurgy for later on.
Direct hit on a weakness. Amazing, I guess.
Good to see that, Shinji.
Defeated. Good work out there.
I get 2 draws. All-out attack, definitely. Give me that. I don't really need either of these, so I guess I'll pick this.
Skill. Gonna have to try it out.
Elect Boost automatically strengthens electric skills. Okay. What don't I ever use? I don't ever use this. I mean, that's not bad in case I need it, but how often would I actually use it, though? Like, I had the chance to use it earlier and I didn't, so I just don't use it.
Good. This will make me more effective in battle.
I guess I'll get rid of Charm. Sorry, Marin Kitagawa move. Okay, I also forgot to mention about the first Persona 3 movie that they all actually have subtitles. I don't mean subtitles for, you know, the Japanese. I mean, like, the first movie was Persona 3 Spring of Birth. The second one, let me see. Second one was Midsummer Night's Dream. Night spelled with a K. And also a couple things that I forgot to mention about the first film.
I appreciate
That they did a lot of sort of, I guess you could say, foreshadowing with Makoto's death. Which I suppose the game did as well, but I didn't know at the time, so I didn't pick up on it. You know, when Makoto first awoken to his persona and for some reason Thanatos showed up and then reverted back to Orpheus, he then passed out and then, like, he was in the hospital for a week. When he woke up, Yukari was like, "Oh, I was afraid you were gonna sleep forever." If you know, you know. It doesn't seem like there's anything else here, so let's just move on.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
And then I think later on in the movie, there was a scene where, you know, I can't remember exactly where it was. It was at some point Yukari was fed up with Makoto's shit. And she was like, "You're gonna die if you keep this up." And we all know exactly what happens to him.
Never thought about that before. But I've been doing all right so far, right? Yes, I've been doing great.
Ooh, there's a chest all the way down there.
That chest looks like it's worth opening.
Can I not fight you? Oh, hello. But I don't want to shoot this yet, otherwise it would get the attention of the shadow. Let's hurry up, hurry up. That was not worth it. Not one bit. Well, maybe getting this door was worth it. Well, if it's even a door. Man, I can't quick travel to the next floor then.
That's a one-way
Oh,
teleport.
that's not it.
But there's no need to head back yet.
You just really had to block my entire path, huh? Go away, go away, go away. Oh my god.
A shadow. What will you do?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's hard to look at the mini-map and run at the same time. Can I perhaps just get this and then just run away? Okay, let me listen to this song. Is this a song with hints of With the Stars and Us? It is. I can't find the name of this song. So I guess since Persona 3 came before Persona 5, obviously, did this song inspire With the Stars and Us? See? Okay, so I picked the people with the biggest level difference, right? So that's these guys? Yeah. Alright, so nearly half an hour in, let's finally talk about that goddamn movie. So, Persona 3, the movie number 2, subtitled Midsummer Night's Dream. This movie starts off pretty horny. It actually cuts all the way up and starts at the full moon where they go to the Love Hotel. They go to the Love Hotel to fight the Shadow. And we all remember what happened there. We saw the Yukari shower scene and then her give my man's Makoto a big old slap across the face. Dang, these two are actually pretty useful. I kind of don't want to get rid of Metis just because, you know, she's new. So I guess I gotta go with these two guys for now. So they start off at that Love Hotel. We see a very animated Yukari shower scene. I gotta say that. Oh yeah, I
feel a bit uneasy.
So they're putting a lot of emphasis on Yukari, I've noticed, especially the second film. I also noticed that the second film was significantly better than the first film. And, you know, that makes sense. The first film is introducing you to the story, the characters, telling you the beginning of the story. Second movie, you know, you're already into it. You know what's coming. It's more action-packed. You know what to expect. So, you know, the pacing is much faster, much better.
Oh, I got one. Hey, Metis, stop me if you've heard this one.
Even if I hadn't, I wouldn't care to.
Come on, we're no fun.
Oh, that's it? We can't even hear the joke?
I spied some treasure.
So yeah, the second movie was significantly better than the first movie. Okay, so during the Love Hotel fight stuff
Check that chest.
with the boss, Junpei actually has the move Charm used on him. Or, not Charm, Attract. So then he turns on his team, like we see in the game. And then they really, really zoom in on Yukari's cleavage for some reason. Wow, they're really focusing on Yukari in more ways than one. No, go away. Leave me alone. Good. In order to snap Junpei out of his confusion, Makoto just isn't even flinched and he just slaps him. That's pretty hilarious.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan? Could be something good in there.
And then after that fight... Oh yeah, that was also the point in the story where Strega was introduced, if you guys remember that. After the Love Hotel fight, they leave, and then Strega's just on the roof watching them. So that's the first time we see Strega in the movies. So I haven't explored that very tip at the top. 3 doors again? Again with the doors? So anyways, yeah, after that, we get a pretty big jump in time. Because skipping all that useless bullshit of you hanging out with your you know, S-Links. They actually skip all the way to the island.
For my sister.
You know, the island where we go on a vacation for summer, and also we get introduced to Aigis.
I've already scanned this one. What should I do? This is not the enemy knocked an enemy down.
Ooh, sweet.
My strength.
I think the island's name was Yakushima. I could be wrong. I forget a lot of names for locations in the game. I completely forgot what the damn high school is called, too.
Looks like fire.
Greninja High School. Fire. So I will baton pass to you.
What is Optima?
No, not this.
Persona.
So we skip to
The enemy line.
we skip to the island. We also see the beach scene where all our friends hang out on the beach. Of course, Junpei, being the thirsty, horny perv that he is, just, you know, analyzes the girls' bodies. Wait, does this heal? 50% HP and raises. Well, fine. If I don't use it now, then... yeah. It's pretty funny to think that in the movie, he actually says something about Fuka as well. Unless he did in the game and I don't remember. He said something along the lines of like, Fuka, are you secretly the type with a slim body? Like all her clothes hides how slim her body is? God damn it, man.
What's the best move?
So yeah, he just drools over all 3 of the girls in bathing suits. And then they, you know, they proceed to have some fun
I can do this.
on the beach. You know, they go swimming, they go diving, they play whatever, they bury some of the guys in the sand. And then, oh my god, like,
I've already scanned this one. I've already
wait a
scanned
second.
This one.
Okay, no physical moves at all except for, you know, blasting.
What should I do?
Might as well. My god, Akihiko and those, like, banana hammock of his. Ugh. So then they continue to do the, you know, that operation where, you know, they tried to pick up girls, if you remember that.
Shall I take charge?
Now, they went with that way differently than what I saw in the game. To the point where some of the stuff they did, you just can't be doing that. I don't know whose bright idea it was for this idea. Somehow the guys thought it was a good idea to, you know, be underwater, swim up to a group of girls and just surprise them, just jump out of the water out of nowhere, be like, "Hi, how's it going?" Like, you cannot be doing that. You absolutely cannot be doing that. And then they tried something, I think they tried something like they just tried to charge straight towards the girls. They cannot do that either. Why are we fighting? I've also noticed, why are we fighting the exact same shadows as the ones we just did in the other door? Okay, just no pierce this time. Let's see if we can freeze it. And then, am I crazy? Was that lady, that very voluptuous lady in the movie, was that the same lady who was the teacher in Persona 4? Am I crazy? You know, that teacher who was best friends with that fat chick. So after they have an abysmal failure picking up chicks, I mean, hey, I'm not one to talk myself, but, you know, I don't do that kind of stuff that they were doing. Okay, give me this, and I don't care. That's not bad. I think I'd rather have this right now. Recover 50%, or we'll have their HP and SP full. Man, this is just much better. So yeah, I'm not one to talk. But after their abysmal failure picking up chicks, then they spot, you know, this blonde girl standing over the docks, overseeing the ocean. Negate all wind resistance. I probably won't use this, but I probably use this even less. Do I really need all these healing moves? Oh wait, this is Yukari, so yes, I do need those healing moves. Medium damage wind to all. Yeah. Fire break. Once again, I probably won't use this ever. I think I'd rather have a defense. Do I need 3 of these? Well, he does have variety. He has 1 of each. Damn, these kind of suck. 10%? Attack up by 10% until end of turn. Wait, what? Until end of turn? So that's just 10%, 10% attack up every time. Until end of turn, when on the receiving end of a shift. Oh, okay, I should have read the whole sentence first. I think I might get rid of counter.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so then they see this, you know, this attractive blonde girl standing on docks overseeing the ocean. Not only do both Junpei and Akihiko find her attractive, but they really focus in on Makoto. He really likes what he sees.
Hey. Thanks.
So, you know, you guys remember, Junpei and Akihiko both try to, you know, spit their shots. They both fail.
Hey,
You know, not unbeknownst to them at the time.
Thanks.
But, you know, they still fail. And then, this is where it played out pretty differently. Once again, unless I'm just not in the know. Unless this is how it originally played out in the original Persona 3 game and they changed it for Persona 3 Festival, or in this case, Persona 3, I almost called it Portable. Persona 3 Reload. Unless they changed it, it happened pretty differently from what I saw in this game. So instead of Makoto going up to say hi to Aigis and then her doing a hilarious Naruto run, running away, this time we actually get a little bit of context as to why she ran away. You know, she wasn't scared off by me saying hi to her. There was actually scientists behind the trees looking for her, and Aigis ran away because of that. So, wow, that's interesting. Alright, everyone's on their way. Take a look around the area first. Once again, surrounded by golden showers. Oh, for a second I thought that wasn't swinging. Nope, it certainly is. Alright, we got a cutscene. Let's see. And then we'll continue talking about the rest of the movie afterwards.
Hey, hold on a sec. You're the captain, aren't you?
Hey, quit pushing! Practice is over!
You there. Sonata-kun, right?
That's right.
Whoa!
That was an incredible bout.
I didn't expect this to be this much of a flashback.
I'm with the school you're up against in the finals. What do you say to enrolling with us?
Damn, just stealing away the competition, huh? They created a whole new portrait just for young Akihiko. That's pretty cool.
We'll give you a real generous scholarship. You'd only have to pay half your tuition.
Wait, you're from another school? Poaching's against the rules, and you know it!
Sorry, but I don't see any reason to attend a school that places second. Good luck finding someone else.
His voice sounds the exact same.
Sonata-kun, you're so cool!
The voice doesn't match his younger self.
Never go to your loser school.
Seriously, will you all just go home already? We can't leave until you guys do, damn it!
Why?
Couldn't you have handled that with a little more tact?
Are we gonna see a young Mitsuru as well?
I heard it gets crowded after
That's
practice,
cool.
so I decided to wait here instead. Third year, Class C. Akihiko Sonata-kun.
Poised student.
What do you want?
You're not going to ask who I am?
Why bother? Whatever it is you're here for, I'm not interested. All I want is to train and become stronger.
Oh, it's nothing troublesome. In fact, I have a rather simple request.
What request?
I have enemies that need defeating.
Okay.
Only thing is, they're not people. Meaning there's no need to play by the rules. Not like in the ring. No. These enemies. They're related to what you go through every midnight. You see, I'm in the same situation. I experience the same thing you do. The difference is I know what it means. So if you'll join me, I'll share what I know with you.
Who are you?
Oh, now he asks.
Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm a third year, like yourself.
Kirijo. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, she owns the school you go to.
Earlier, you said you wanted to train and become stronger. But what you really need is a challenge. And with this, you'll be able to defeat them.
I know you own the school, but you just brought that to the school?
The door vanished this time too.
Wow, they changed quite a lot. What was that? Maybe... Jeez, how many years ago would that have been? Well, let's see. Maybe they say...
First Amon is passed and not mine. What in the world does this mean?
I have no idea either.
That certainly takes me back, though.
We were both in middle school then.
Okay, so quite a while ago.
Truth be told, I thought you lost it until the moment I first summoned my persona.
Okay, so if that was middle school, then that probably wasn't a school that the Kirijo group owned. Because that wasn't Gekugan High. So she just brought a fake gun to school? Elementary school? Ooh, you know how much trouble you would be in if you did that? And were caught?
What else was I supposed to think when this random rich girl gave me a gun 5 minutes after we met?
Well, it grabbed your attention, didn't it? So I'd say my plan went off without a hitch. Had I asked you to fight for justice, you wouldn't have bothered listening.
You know me so well.
Yeah, she knew you so well before she
So
even
that
knew
was
you.
a School.
Yes, it was. But it was only a small portion of one.
Really? Then it's actually much bigger than that?
That's right. Have you really never been outside before?
Well,
I didn't mean to embarrass you. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Come to think of it, I wasn't permitted to leave the dorm at first either.
Do you also go to school?
I did. But I won't be attending as of this spring.
Huh? You won't? But why? Everyone else is going. I thought you liked being with your friends.
Why? It's because It doesn't matter. I thought it over and came to a decision after some time.
Oh, I see.
By the way,
That means
What's
I
it?
have a theory.
you know. Wow.
Alright, so they're just gossiping on their own there?
Yeah, she's not bad. More like
Curious? Unaware?
Maybe we've been taking her a little too seriously up till now because, honestly,
She tried to kill y'all?
she's really just a kid inside, isn't she?
maybe so. Hi.
I guess, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask you something. Oh, hold on a second, Meta. She stopped me. No, I didn't mean it like that. Actually, I'd like your opinion too, Metis. Okay, now you can stay. Well, at least she was, aware enough to ask, should I leave? Have I been doing a good job providing support? It's been a while, so I'm not that confident anymore. You're doing as well as ever. I can't really say. You should be more confident. Damn, I like both. They're both kind of the same answer. I think I'll say this.
I see.
Oh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. She was frustrated. I didn't answer her question. I don't understand. Why do you lack confidence in your area of expertise? Even if we had said that your performance was flawless, you still wouldn't have believed us.
Huh?
You know what? That's actually a very valid argument. Huh? You think so? I didn't mean that at all. Aren't you in the support role because you wanted it?
Look.
Take me for an example. I'm here because I want to protect my sister. And I don't second guess my decisions. Heh, wow, you're so cool, Metis. Huh? Isn't this just normal?
I think.
Well, it's hard for me to have such confidence as other people would. I see what you mean, though. And the way you're so sure of yourself is actually really inspiring. I doubt I can change right away, but I do want to become... Wait, no. I do want to be more confident in myself. I need some time to think about what it is I want to accomplish. Don't make this weird. I was just saying what anyone else would, right, sister? You're truly inspiring. There's no need to be shy. I don't know.
How embarrassing.
You really think so? Deal severe strike damage to one foe, ignores resistance. Nice.
Thank you.
Regardless, thank you both for your help. Rest assured, you can count on me for our next trip. Well, what? You're not going to outclass me. Just watch, sister. I'll handle everything myself next time. It took a joint effort before Fukusan and me got, between Fukusan and me to get Metis. I didn't finish reading that. We did find some stuff we could do, like a K-drama DVD. By the way, I've been wondering, what's in the room all the way down the hall on the second floor? Huh? I get the strange feeling when I stand in front of it. Could it be... She must be talking about his room. Down the hall on the second floor. Do you mean his room?
What?
The upper floors are none of your business. Quit being so nosy. You don't have to get so mad. Well, our job right now is to explore this place, so come on, let's go. Alright, let's see what everyone wants. So, that was Sonata-san before high school, and I'm a year younger than him. Wait, he was a third year in middle school then? It has been barely half a year since I transferred, and he was fighting shadows already? Barely been half a year. Wait, what? Damn, that's badass. Don't you think, Koromaru? The will to fight was coursing through his veins back then, too. In any case, we, the daring duo, are ready to join the exploration whenever you need us. What? Koromaru's all the way over there! I'm slowly going through all the documents that Kirijo-senpai found. However, a number of them are almost religious in nature. They're a bit hard to sift through for useful information. Sorry, but could you wait just a little longer on this?
I hate to say it, but...
I think I figured out why I get this weird feeling whenever I look outside the window. Everything happens at the exact same time as last time, right on the dot. The same person passing by, the same car, and that's pretty scary when you start thinking about it. That would be pretty unsettling. School, huh? Oh right, everyone here has made memories with you outside of combat and exploring. Everyone but me.
I can do it.
Well, no point dwelling on that. I'll just give this expedition 110%. Alright, let's take a look.
Yeah?
Shinji joined the team right after I did. His potential wasn't that high though. Nobody was sure if he could even control his persona. I told him to give up, but he just pushed his way into the dorm. Wouldn't take no for an answer. You told him to give up? That doesn't sound like you.
Give me a break.
I guess he did all that for me. Seriously, that guy.
Well,
I never thought about how much of my time as a student was dedicated to finding a way to eradicate the shadows. She'll spend her prime years bound to our vile legacy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, ignore that. It's just something I heard once, when I was younger. before I forget, I should go and see on and check on my vegetables. So let's see. In the Persona 3 movie number 2, after after Aigis runs away, we then cut to, you know, Mitsuru meeting with her father. And we also hear just how, I forget what it's called. Just how she is towards her father. Instead of calling her dad or father, she actually calls him sir.
Take your time.
Sure, I'll just plant one of each again.
Please come. Thank you.
How formal, maybe that's it, that's the word. How formal she is with her own father, calling him sir. So then, you know, we meet his father, Philip Blake, the governor, and then he explains to the entire group. He basically just lore dumps the story of, you know, the Dark Hour and Tartarus onto the group, explaining how the Kirijo group, you know, the work of the experiment caused the Dark Hour and Tartarus, blah blah blah. Mitsuru's grandfather wanted to create like a time machine, time manipulation machine. So, you know, collected shadows, experimentation, explosion, Tartarus, and the Dark Hour. And then we also get that, as we know at this point, that doctored footage of Yukari's father saying, "Eradicate the 12 shadows."
So,
Want to chat for a bit?
No.
Yo, just who I was looking for. You guys want to check out this foreign drama DVD with me? Are you serious? We have more important things to do, you know? Wait, hear me out. We found this in the Abyss of Time, so it could have been made by our minds or something, right? Maybe there could be boobies in them. Man, that's probably a thought running through his head. You just want to slack off. Fine, I'll make you happy by agreeing with you. And I've actually wanted to watch this series for a while anyways. Look how productive I'm being. If it's a series you've wanted to watch for a while, how could it have been produced by our minds?
what?
Wow. Come on, just one episode, then I'll shut up about it, I swear. That is, until Yukari gets invested too and wants to watch the rest. You could put down your weapons, guys. You can relax. Only one episode, remember? Not trying to get us to watch more. Yeah, I know. Man, sitting here... Wait, no. Shit's hitting the fan now, huh? Talk about the fate of the entire world.
Whoa.
No kidding, and the production is insane. See, I told you she would get invested. Phew, that was a close one. What? Wait, that's where it ends? They didn't resolve anything. What ended up happening to the daughter? Guess you'll have to find out in the sequel. Or is this like an episodic kind of thing? Yeah, those foreign shows do that a lot. They always got so much going on. So it's a show, it's a series, not a film. But damn, Yucatan, for someone who was so against watching it, you sure got into it, huh?
No, that's not.
Well, you were so loud, I had to pay extra attention to tune it. Wait, attention to it to tune you out. Anyway, what are we even doing? This is a waste of time. Look at her face. She doesn't like saying that. Her pride is taking over. Breaks are important too. We can still work hard later. It was fun though. Sure, breaks are important too.
Yeah, but
Sure, but still. Well, it was kind of relaxing, so it's probably fine to watch, fine once in a while. It's not like we'd be able to give it everything we've got when we really need to if we're stressed out all the time. You know, I had a hard time reading that sentence. And you know what, speaking of which, that reminded me. I got sent something last night that I had to read a couple times to really understand what it was saying. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Hell yeah!
Alright, next episode.
Stupid?
No, we made a deal. Break time's over, let's go. Alright, I was sent this last night, and I had to read it a couple times to understand what it was saying. I know what it means now. So it says, imagine your girlfriend is a photographer, and instead of saying 1, 2, 3, she says, I love you. So you smile genuinely. Now you can scroll because you're single. It took me a couple attempts. I had to read that a couple times to understand what it means. Once I understood, I just went, fuck! I get it. I get it. Imagine your girlfriend's a photographer, and in order to get you to smile genuinely for the picture, instead of saying 1, 2, 3, she says, I love you. So you smile genuinely for her to take the picture. Now you can keep on scrolling because you're single.
Hey, so...
I know there isn't really a reason to check the schedule since we're just exploring all the time now, but I don't know. I guess I keep looking at it out of habit. God damn. You know, there's not a lot of pictures of me, like just pictures of me floating around or in my phone, because I just don't look good in pictures. I just don't look good with a fake smile. You know how when you just make a smile for a picture? You know, your parents are saying, let me take a picture of you here. Smile! Like, you're not genuinely feeling joy, you know? So you just put on a smile. That's not a real smile. I don't look good with a fake smile like that. You know, when I genuinely have joy and a legitimate, actual, genuine smile, that looks better. But, you know, it's hard to capture that on camera. Koromaru-san is staring at me as though he wants something. Should I give him the large bone? Oh, that's what that's for. Aww. Koromaru-san seems content gnawing on the large bone. You gotta wipe his mouth and probably his chest fur after he chews on that bone. Though he has that, you know, that harness on, so maybe not. You gotta clean the harness though.
Don't get me wrong here.
Who dares disturb my bone gnawing? They couldn't even put the woof sounds there? The bark sounds? Is something happening? These two again?
Well,
These two just don't get along. Then let me make this clear. You may be our ally for now, but I don't give a single ounce of trust in you. Did I just say I don't give? I don't have a single ounce of trust in you. Damn. After all that we've been through together? Oh, trust me. You were already perfectly clear. You made it clear just by how you treat me. Come on, guys. Let's just all take a deep breath. And then and then Metis is like, do I breathe? You know, like Coulson, when he first discovered he was an LMD. Hey, Aigis, I still exist, right? Maybe you don't.
Totally.
Thank you. I wasn't so sure with him acting like I ain't even here. I don't know what started it, but they've been at it since I got here. Whoa, hey, I don't think you want to get in the middle of this, buddy. Look at it, look at how distraught his face is. Okay, Koromaru can break this up, because they can understand what he says. What? I'm not being childish at all. I'm just as grown up as everyone else here. Anyone else here. I can't believe a dog had to point out I'm getting too worked up. Fair enough. Enough's... I said fair enough. That is not at all what that said. Alright, enough's enough. I admit that I'm at fault here too. Let's leave it at that. Fine. Damn, one bark and it's settled. You're freaking amazing, Koromaru. Well done, Koromaru-san. What a commanding presence. Sure. I can feel a dignified aura emanating from Koromaru-san. You guys know how Koromaru reminds me of Zacian with the way he holds a blade in his mouth? If all this provoked anything, it's that nothing can beat that Koromaru charm. I bet I could learn a thing or two from him. You trying to learn how to charm ladies from a dog? Wait a minute. Is he about to realize that? I basically just said I'm less charming than a dog, didn't I? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a dog. So, you guys know how Koromaru reminds me of a Zacian? Well, actually today, in Pokemon Go, I wish I could tell you I caught a Shiny Zacian. I wish I could tell you today I caught a shiny Zacian, but that's not what happened. Today was the first day of Zacian raids. And for the first time in Pokemon history, since the release of Pokemon Sword and Shield like 5 years ago, Zacian, and pretty soon also Zamazenta, will finally be able to be shiny outside of the distribution event. Koromaru-san seems calm, I think. So for the first time in Pokemon history, you can catch by yourself, for yourself a shiny Zacian and Zamazenta. I tried today, but because they super destroyed remote raids, you can only do 5 a day. Back then, it used to be unlimited as long as you buy more. They also increased the price. So I did my 5 remote raids for today. No shiny, sadly. And I admit, I'm just exploring around. I bought more Pokecoins in order to buy more remote raids down the line. Today I spent $30 in Pokemon Go for the Pokecoins to prepare to, use a lot of remote raids on Zacian and Zamazenta when that happens in like a couple weeks. If I were to get the Zacian quickly, the shiny Zacian, then great, I'll save the Pokecoins for Zamazenta. But that doesn't seem to be the case, because I didn't get shinies today. Okay, back to talking about the movie. So after Philip Blake, the governor, told the group about the origins of the Dark Hour in Tartarus, we then also get a little cut to Strega meeting with Shinji.
Marvelous.
We also see Strega kill someone, which I think we also saw that in the game as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
So I don't remember if this was in the game. We actually see Shinji kind of make a deal with Strega. Kinda, like, for Shinji's persona suppressing drugs, he would, instead of paying them this time, he would give them information on what our group was up to.
Here are my
At the time, Shinji didn't know what we were up to.
I will await a report of
But then he learns later on in the movie.
Very well.
I kind of want to put Mitsuru and Akihiko back onto the team. Or maybe I should put Koromaru. You know what, I'll put Shinji in, and then I'll put Koromaru, since we haven't really used Koromaru yet. Whoops. Alright. Oh, that's right, we finished that one. Now we need to go and explore this door. Let's see what aesthetics are reused for this. You know, I haven't even gotten through like a quarter of the movie yet. And it's been over an hour. This is why I didn't want to put review in the movie. And this is why I didn't want to put review in the title. Let me scan the lower floors. The section seems to go on and on. I can't tell how deep it goes. I'm sensing strong enemies below too. They're still far away. Please be sure to pace yourselves along the way. Man, there's never gonna be a case where Fuka's gonna be like, oh, this doesn't go that far down. And I'm not really sensing many powerful shadows. You guys should have a breeze going through this. And we're never gonna hear that. Because otherwise there's no game to play. I hear the music. I hear the music. I hear the hint of with the stars and us in this music. I hear it. Oh! So aside from that, we also get the scene where...
Take it down if you can.
I don't think this will work because of the hamburger helper. So I'll see if you're by chance weak to this. No, you're not. You are very much not. So then we get the scene where, you know, after Yukari sees a video of his dad and basically believing it's his fault that the Dark Hour exists. We remember when she was mad at Kirijo, at Mitsuru for, you know, withholding this information? And then she runs out. And then Mitsuru tells Makoto to go after her. This is where it differed quite a bit. So Makoto goes after her, and then he talks to her on the beach during the Dark Hour. What I remember is they both went back inside afterwards, and then I think they met Aigis inside. What happened in the movie was much different. So in the movie, they were actually attacked by shadows on the island during the Dark Hour. So that alone was pretty different. In the game, we saw them just walk back inside. And then they were surrounded, because they're kind of on vacation. They don't have their guns, they don't have their evokers, so they can't summon their personas. So they're surrounded. They have no weapons to arm themselves, no personas.
Keep it going, Meadows.
Out of nowhere, Aigis shows up and just completely kicks ass and saves them. Of course, her clothes get torn up in the process, revealing her robotic body to them.
Okay, let's be on our way.
You know, also surprising them that, you know, for a machine, she has a persona as well. So after they see Aigis kick ass and save them, then they're inside, and they get introduced to Aigis, like, formally, by Ikutsuki.
Start preparing the analysis.
That's not what played out. That's not what I remember playing out. So maybe that was in the original Persona 3? I don't know, I only played Reload.
What should I do?
So then afterwards, you know, Yukari decides to continue fighting with the team.
They're wide open. This is my resolve.
Let's try fire.
Persona, engage.
Not fire. And then afterwards, we get the scene where Aigis wakes up Makoto. Remember Loki breaking into his room? She said like she can easily unlock the door and enter. I know they're not weak to fire, but they don't take attack from curse. Yukari very much didn't like the fact that Aigis is just staying by his side and, you know, staying in his room.
Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata Senpai.
And at this point, we are also being introduced to Ken as well. Ken Amada, as if you didn't know who it was.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
You know, he has the potential, blah blah blah, and now with hindsight, I understand the story. You know, Akihiko knew who Ken was, so he goes and finds Shinji to talk to about. It's at that moment, Shinji talking with, Akihiko talking with Shinji, he kind of spills the beans and reveals we found a way to finally get rid of the Dark Hour and Tartarus. You know, that's exactly the information that Strega wanted. They wanted Shinji to tell them what he knew about the group's, you know, the group's intentions.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Now that he knows, he was going to tell them, in a way, betraying the group. He wasn't really an ally just yet. So,
We have the chance to hit first.
wait a second, no, before that. Oh, that's right, before that. During the island trip, we get actually a cut to, here, where we see Shinji meet a kid running around in the Dark Hour.
It'll take a little more time.
So it was actually Shinji who found Ken running around in the Dark Hour. And then, you know, he reported it to the group. It's like, a child running around in the Dark Hour? He may have the potential to be a Persona user. So then Ikutsuki is made aware, and then the team gets made aware, so they ask Ken to, you know, join the dorm for now.
This is my resolve. Persona. It didn't work.
Damn it. So Ken moves into the dorm for now, but, you know, he goes out to walk in the Dark Hour. We also see before this that Ken knew Koromaru beforehand. He was actually feeding Koromaru. So Ken walking around in the Dark Hour, he hears Koromaru barking, and he's like, wait a second. How can Koromaru be barking if it's a Dark Hour? Don't tell me Koromaru's here in the Dark Hour as well. So he actually runs over and sees Koromaru fighting a big ass shadow, you know, that macho shadow. And then, like, all of this is brand new to me. This was not in the game at all, and yes, my voice did just crack. This was not in the game at all. In the game, we didn't see Ken's awakening. We just meet him, and then he's like, oh yeah, I have a Persona 2. Let me join your team. So this is new to me. We never saw Ken's awakening, which is exactly what we see here. We see Koromaru get knocked into Makoto's arms, and he drops his evoker, his gun.
That's a one-way teleporter, but there's no need to head back yet.
After we escape the abyss of
Oop.
time,
Let me see what he says. What she says.
That thought reminds me of when Aigis started attending. Great idea, Koro-chan. We can go on your usual walk route to get there.
And then it's like, that's not what I said at all. You don't understand what I say.
Monster.
So we didn't see Ken's awakening in the game, but we see it in the movie. Ken picks up Makoto's dropped evoker, you know, shoots himself in the head, and then out comes his persona. Okay, maybe not.
I'm still setting up.
Clearly, Koromaru being here was a bad choice, since his curse moves don't really attack anything.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
So, you know, after the fight, Ken and Koromaru go back to the dorm where he's like, where Ken's like, let me join, I want to join your fight. Akihiko's like, yeah, I can totally see a dog having a persona, since, you know, he was running around in the dark hour. Alright, up next, what happened was the boss fight against the tank. You remember that?
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more
The tank in the like the remnants of the war, the underground battle against the tank. Something I couldn't help but notice. So they first encounter Strega here. Strega seals them in and then releases toxic gas that they shouldn't breathe in.
I can do this.
I don't know, maybe it's mustard gas left over from the war. And then, at first, they're trying not to breathe it in. And then, as the fight happens, they just ignore it. They just don't even bother not breathing it in. They make no effort to stop breathing it in. It's like, wait a second, I thought you guys couldn't breathe in that room. That tightly sealed room, I thought you guys couldn't breathe in there. Now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it's not even an issue. Even though you can still see the toxic gas in the air. So this is where Makoto's mindset kind of changes, because Strega puts this into Makoto's mind. Their confrontation against Strega, they're like, why would you want to return to your meaningless lives without the Dark Hour, without your personas, your power? Why would you want to go back to that? And it's at this moment we actually see Makoto's mindset change. He actually doesn't want the Dark Hour to disappear. He wants to continue, you know, living an action-packed life fighting personas, having a purpose. We saw a bit of that in the game with the dialogue choices we can choose for him, but it was very apparent in the movie, to the point where, you know, something happens later on. So they're fighting the tank. They're fighting the, you know, the double personas that make up the tank. You know, they're fighting that tank still in that room covered in mustard gas, toxic fumes that they can't breathe in, and they're just all ignoring it. So then Aigis almost completely just solos the fight herself.
That was great.
She uses her Orgia, but then she overheats, so then, you know, they're all down.
Can we still fight it?
All the teammates are down. Aigis nearly solos the fight. She activates her Orgia, but then, you know, she overheats, so she can't fight. And then out of nowhere, Shinji shows up to save them all, revealing his persona. You know, the midsummer knight, the knight riding on a horse. Can I not fight you, please? Thank you. Oh man, there's a treasure over there.
Hey, that looks like a...
So then, Ken seeing Shinji's persona kind of awakens like awakens memories in his mind about his mother's death, which I didn't pick up on this when you know, when I first heard it, but now in hindsight I get it. I understand. Remember a couple parts ago when we saw Amada's flashback?
School was fascinating, but so is seeing how the human body changes. You can tell it's the same individual even though they look different.
Oh, that's it? So remember a couple parts ago when we saw Amada's flashback to the police station and he was like, my mother was killed. I saw a knight riding on a horse. At the time, I didn't really understand what he said. I didn't realize he was talking about Shinji's persona, which looked like a knight on a horse. Because, you know, it was Shinji who accidentally killed Ken's mom. So I get it now. That's what that meant. When Ken said a horse, like a knight on a horse, I thought he was talking about a shadow. I remember a shadow looking like that. Or rather a persona, because I'm thinking about the Persona 5 shadows. Which are personas. So yeah, like, I thought he was talking about a wild shadow. Which I completely, you know what I mean. Completely forgot that was Shinji's persona. It's been a while since I've seen Shinji's persona, okay? So it awakened memories in Ken, but it didn't reveal the whole truth to him. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, after the fight, we get a time skip forward, and then we see our man Makoto just, you know, living life and doing stuff as you would in a Persona game. We see him hang out with characters like Suemitsu, not Sumitsu, as I've learned. We see him, we see the sushi dinner, we see him eating with Suemitsu, we see him exploring Tartarus and hanging out with the old couple at the bookstore. You know, all that filler stuff that's not important to put into the movie. Oh, we also see him playing the game. That online, like, MMO. And meeting Maya. Almost sounded like Koromaru was gonna say Waka Waka. So then, the time jump goes all the way to the summer festival with the fireworks and everyone wearing yukatas. You know, at first I was thinking, why does Ken have such an infatuation with Akihiko? Like, he should be furious at him for killing his mom. At first I was wondering that, and then later on...
Not that decisive when. Maybe I should change up my footwork next time?
Later on, it's revealed he doesn't remember everything yet. He doesn't remember it was him who killed his mom. So that's why he's not completely angry at Akihiko just yet. So yeah, the summer festival is happening. For some reason, at the time I thought, Ken was like, is Mr. Aragaki going to show up? We should invite him. And then we see this hilarious moment of Akihiko cooking for Koromaru and for some reason not wanting the rest of the team to find out. We see Aigis just like peeking over the corner and seeing him cooking for Koromaru. Him just sweating up a storm, not wanting anyone else to know. And he's like, wait, Aigis, don't tell everyone. Alright, fine, I'll go to the damn festival with you.
Found a one-way teleporter to the entrance.
Okay, so there's not really... Oh, shit. Get away from me. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm just not gonna pick up whatever that item is. So, Summer Festival happens. They watch the fireworks. And then afterwards, we see Aigis get enrolled into school. Everyone mistakes Aigis and Yukari to be in a love triangle with Makoto. And then after that, the team kind of discusses, like, what might happen. What might happen to them after the Dark Hour disappears. After Tartarus is gone, as well as the Dark Hour. Like, they asked Aigis. They asked Aigis, like, what will happen to you after the Dark Hour is gone? She's like, my purpose is to destroy shadows. Without that, well, I will probably just shut down. And, you know, they get super sad. We see especially Makoto gets sad because, you know, he likey Aigis. You know, not just him though, everyone's sad that Aigis might shut down and basically go away if the Dark Hour is gone.
Look,
So we really see the effect of what Strega's words have on Makoto. He really is contemplating, like, he doesn't want the Dark Hour to disappear, but he also wants to protect his friends. And protecting his friends' safety means there cannot be a Dark Hour. Alright, we got 4 maxed out Theurgies. Let's go ahead and use them. So yeah, Makoto is really torn between, like, protecting his friends and not wanting the Dark Hour to disappear.
it's for my sister.
They then fight that, like, electric boss. So let's see, that electric boss... severe damage to one foe. Oh, wait, I can do this first. Definitely.
I have to do it. Yes, I'll protect you all.
So let's see. They're fighting against that electric boss. The one that's, like, absorbing all the electricity from the electric cables and just to power up. I'm just gonna check if any... should I do this or should I just use the Theurgy? Fine, I'll just use this. We basically see Akihiko and Shinji kind of just, like, tag team duo almost take down that electric boss. Makoto then says something, I forget what he says, that really pisses off Shinji. You know, Shinji realized, like, wait, you don't want the Dark Hour to disappear? What the hell's the matter with you? You want this nightmare to continue?
Sanada-senpai just defeated 2 enemies.
And then we see Shinji basically have a heart attack.
This one. How can I help myself?
And then his persona goes berserk, stomping the shit out of that boss persona. That boss shadow, I mean.
This is my wish.
And it's at that moment, Ken seeing Shinji's persona go berserk, he remembers, wait a second, that's the persona, that's the thing I saw kill my mom. It was him! He's the one who killed my mom. Shinji runs away, Akihiko follows him, and then realizes he's on drugs to suppress his persona. This is when we see a major shift in a whole bunch of our characters, because the situation's more dire than they thought. They learn that there's another group out there who don't want the Dark Hour to disappear. Makoto's mindset is more leaning towards not wanting the Dark Hour to disappear as well. something's wrong with Shinji, Akihiko and Mitsuru know that the side effect of the drug is death.
What's the best move? Should I scan on this? How can I help my sister?
And then, you know, now Ken's also acting weird. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that we also see Junpei meet Chidori for the first time.
I can do this.
I'm sure that'll play a bigger role in the third movie. So, Ken goes into Makoto's room, ominously says goodbye.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
And, well, now it's the boss fight. Again, there's a lot of boss fights in this movie. They made it to the bridge boss fight, which I remember happening differently. This happened much differently than what I remember. First of all, that doesn't even look like the boss that I fought. I fought a boss that was like strung up and then had like little henchmen in front of it to do its stuff. This boss looked more like a spinning wheel. So did they change the boss and I'm just not aware? So this is where it really differed from the game, I think. You know, the whole team realizes, or the whole team notices, hey, where's Shinji? Where's Ken? Akihiko's like, wait a second, what's today's date? It's October 4th. He's like, oh no, I know what this date is. I have to go find Shinji real quick. And then the boss ambushes them so that Akihiko can't run off to find Shinji. So, you know, they really have to fight the boss quickly. They need to defeat this boss quickly so that they can go and intercept Shinji and Ken. I haven't seen this theory yet. Is that just... Wait a second, that just looked like Makoto's. Not the one from this game. That just looked like Makoto Nijima's. So they need to quickly fight this boss. Meanwhile, Ken is confronting Shinji. He's like, it was you. You killed my mom. I'm going to kill you. Wait, what was this one? We don't know yet. Let's try... I haven't tried ice yet. Do I even have ice on you anymore? Well, that's an insta-death one. Nope. I don't have ice on her anymore. Ugh. I guess I'll just do this to hopefully get rid of you. Damn it. You know, I could have just baton passed. So this is where... Yikes. This is where it really, really gets bad. Because they're in a hurry to, you know, try and stop Ken from possibly doing something bad to Shinji, confronting him. They're really in a hurry to hurry up, defeat this boss Persona. I keep calling it Persona. Defeat this boss Shadow, and then go and find them. So Shinji, god damn it, I keep getting their names confused. So Akihiko tells Makoto, hurry up and destroy that wheel, that little like roulette wheel. Makoto hesitates. He so doesn't want the Dark Hour to disappear. He hesitates, borderline refuses to fight the Shadow. And yikes, that actually costs them dearly. Oh, we haven't tried this. Well, it was worth a try. So because of Makoto's hesitation, they get held back during the fight even more. And when they finally defeat the Shadow, it's too late. That's the big thing. It's too late because of his hesitation, because he doesn't want the Dark Hour to disappear. So we know what happened. Just as Ken's about to kill Shinji, Takuya shows up. He shoots Shinji. He's about to shoot Ken. Shinji gets in the way of the bullet saving them, and then they get confronted. So Takuya retreats, but then Shinji dies. Everyone takes it hard. Oh, damn it. Everyone takes it hard. The people who take it the hardest is obviously Akihiko, Mitsuru, Ken. But then we finally see just how hard Makoto took it. He's feeling guilt. He didn't want the Dark Hour to go away because he felt more fulfilled fighting shadows and having the power of a persona. Because of his hesitation, it actually slowed them down to where maybe if they hurried up and got there in time, they could have stopped Shinji from getting killed. So we really see the impact it has on Makoto.
I can do this.
The plot thickens, I gotta say. This is some good ass storytelling right here. Once again, it's a much bigger advantage that animation has compared to the video game, because I got none of that in the game. Absolutely none of that. Like I said, in the game we got hints that Makoto maybe didn't want the Dark Hour to disappear through some dialogue options, but because I, the player, understand at the time I thought I understood the severity. I'm picking like, no, you're wrong. I do want the Dark Hour gone. That's not the case for what that character actually thought. The character actually did want the Dark Hour gone. No, wait. What am I doing? Why did I heal this? The character doesn't want the Dark Hour gone.
How can I help my sister?
And that actually is the reason why Shinji died. Versus in the game, they're just late no matter what. Nobody's fault. So that's a burden put onto Makoto that wasn't in the game. I could be wrong, maybe that was in the original Persona 3 game, not in the festival rendition, so this version of the game. So we end with we end with, I guess you could say, Shinji's eulogy at the school. The credits happen, and then we get a post-credit scene teasing Ryoji for the next movie. I actually forgot his name for a second. Watching the movie, I kind of forgot his name, since it's been a while. I don't know why I was remembering his name was Roy. I mean, it's close. Okay, fine, just get rid of you. And look at that, they actually spelled the word correctly at the end of the film. They spelled it coming with C-O-M-I-N-G. They spelled it with one M this time. They actually spelled the word correct this time. Once again, I gotta say, the second movie was significantly better than the first, just because we're already into the story, the pacing is much better, the story beats are much more exciting than literally the beginning of the story, where you're just getting introduced to everything.
Thank you.
Man, I can't help but think maybe the Shinji story was maybe a little bit rushed. We were introduced to Shinji. Oh no, he did show up in the first one, but he really became a big character in the second film, and then immediately he was killed off. But then again, it makes sense. You can't exactly split that story like halfway into this movie and then he dies halfway in the second. No, he dies halfway in the third movie. You know, I also thought of something else, not really relating to the plot of these movies. So, would the Persona 4 and 5 animes be canon to this? Like, if you technically, if you watch them, wouldn't they? Like, timeline-wise, you watch the movies, and then in the same world, a couple years later, the events of Persona 4 happens, and then another couple years later, the events of Persona 5.
Could it be?
This signal, this movement, the greedy shadows closing in on you. So, like, would they be canon? Can I watch the 4 Persona 3 movies and then watch the Persona 4 anime with the mindset like, yeah, this is canon, this is the same world. And then after the Persona 4 anime, I watch the Persona 5 one, just to have a clean timeline. I don't know how Personas 1 and 2 were erased from the timeline. I don't know the story of those games yet. I think I heard there was like a Persona 2 anime. I have no idea. I'm feeling right. I'm kind of feeling left this time. Like, if I go back and rewatch the Persona 4 anime, can I... Aw, damn it. Can I, you know, have the mindset of, like, the events of the Persona 3 movies happened in the same world a couple years ago? Sure, it's not referenced, but it should be in the same world, right? Just like the games, for the most part. I don't know, the Persona timeline's messy as hell. I don't think we can count, you know, like, collaboration crossover moments into the official timeline.
Okay, then.
Persona 5 had a ton of collabs, and I just saw Persona 3 collab with a different game. Let me look it up. What did they collab with? Seven Nights Idle Adventure collabs with Persona 3 Reload. And then, what's this? Red Tokyo Tower collaboration. That might not be a game. Am I gonna play Persona 5 X? If I can. If I could. If I could, then I would. I think that's safe to say it's canon, right? It's like, I don't know, the Persona timeline is such a mess, but I think for the most part you can have a clear understanding of like what happens. Persona 3, 4, and 5. Like, I think that's pretty safe to say. So I'm thinking, are the Persona 3 movies and the Persona 4 and 5 anime all canon together? Even if they don't reference the previous events. I mean, you can't really, nothing is canon. You can't really reference Persona 3. I think the most you can reference is, you know, people having something called apathy syndrome. And maybe you could reference, oh, a kid died at that high school. I think that's all you can reference. Because nobody knows about the Dark Hour. So you can't really reference Persona 3. Persona 4, sure, you can reference like, damn, Inaba was foggy for a year. And then, you know, a lot of people died from a killer. I think Persona 5 you can easily reference. You know, it's like the events of the Phantom Thieves and people having their heart changed. Though we'll have to wait for Persona 6 to see if that happens. You haven't played Persona 4A and Persona 4AU, huh? No, sir, I have not. My god, is there anything these guys don't block? My god! Okay, I'm just not gonna use any magic moves. How about I just try physical moves? Okay! Why did one of them block it? Wait, what? What happened? Why did one of them block it?
I can do this. Target destroyed. Listen, I guess.
I find it absolutely hilarious how much emphasis they put in the movie on just how much Makoto likes Aigis. When he first saw Aigis, he was just like, he was taken aback. He was speechless by her beauty. It's just so funny to me that okay. So the Persona 3 movies put a lot of emphasis on Yukari. At first, there are a lot of hints that, hey, Yukari's starting to like him. But then Aigis joins the picture. It's like, oh, never mind. He likes her. He likes him some robotic puh. Like, you see him really interested when, you know, he first met Aigis, and then when Aigis saved them. You saw the little sparkle in his eyes. And then when Aigis said, like, if the Dark Hour disappears, my purpose is to defeat Shadows. So I'll probably just shut down if the Dark Hour is gone. We saw Makoto, like, have a very upset expression. Maybe that's another reason.
Treasure chest.
That's another reason probably fueling him on why he doesn't want the Dark Hour gone. Because then Aigis will be gone too. And we all know, like, he doesn't want her gone, especially her. You know, it's a bit of a shame he died before meeting Metis. Given he really likes some, you know, robotic girls. Maybe he would have, like, with his 2 robot girls, be like, ahem, threesome ladies?
This might be a way forward. What's the plan?
So yeah, also in this movie, this was before Aigis... Wow, that voice crack. This was before Aigis got her upgrade to actually have more emotion. So I can't wait to see that in anime form. Another one of these doors? I need to heal. Alright, I'm low on SP. After the fight, I can probably go back up, get my SP back, and then just continue. You know, with how much it seems like Makoto liked Aigis, it makes me wonder.
Let's do this.
Like, if I was in his shoes, would I? You know what? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, if that happened to me in real life, would I? Like,
Let's go.
Like, would I actually be, I guess you could say, low enough or desperate enough to actually develop feelings for a robot girl, an artificial girl? Knowing me, I'd probably say yes. Like, you know, WandaVision style, I probably would. Whether or not my friends and family will have any respect left for me afterwards, probably not. You know, we're not exactly in the 2013 Her movie just yet. We're actually very close. Can you believe that? It's shockingly scary how... God damn it, I healed this thing again. It's scary how close we are to that movie that came out 11 years ago. You know what else came out 11 years ago? That first Persona 3 movie. And given the second movie came out a year after that, damn, that second Persona 3 movie came out a decade ago. Let me look up exactly what day it came out. It came out June 7th, 2014. So that was 10 years and maybe 4 months. That was about 10 years and 4 months ago that second movie came out. I also found it interesting that the end of the movie, for the first movie it said coming, or rather said calming early next year or whatever, but instead for the second movie it just said coming soon, as if it wasn't you know, it wasn't guaranteed it would come out the following year. But we now know it did. Every single movie came out 1 year apart. So in the span of 4 years, we got 4 movies. You know, we are getting all these like video game movies now. Man, they were ahead of the time back then with these Persona movies. Wait a second, we already fought these guys.
Ice doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh, wait.
Still setting up.
So I haven't tried those on these guys yet. Okay, 2 are weak. Awesome. So we don't know about this, so let's try it. Nope. But hey, got fear.
One step at a time.
I think we got one more fight after this. You stood back up? That's not allowed. So I can do that again. And then... Alright, y'all stay down. Let me try this. Okay, that just killed it.
You're the best, Kuro-chan.
No, you get back down. Oh, these guys again. Fire and unknown. Wait, does this one block ice? We don't know. So, let's try ice. I say that as if I had a spread ice move on her. Ah, see? 1 weak to fire, 1 weak to ice.
help my sister. Strike attack.
This one was the one weak to fire. Damn.
It is time.
For a second I was debating, do I use Aegis's Theurgy, but then I thought, nah, the fight's over. And I'm probably just gonna go back to, you know, heal up. I don't recognize that persona. Oh, never mind. I guess I don't need to go back and heal if I'm gonna get this. Why do I not recognize this persona? Have I seen this one before? Is this one new to me? I don't remember ever seeing this persona.
Our teamwork has won the day.
Version 3 restraints. Medium. Yeah, that's all foes. Who cares?
Will this help you, sister?
No Dizzy. Nah.
Oh, hello.
Just checking on something on my end.
I appreciate it.
So earlier today, I was shiny hunting for yet another shiny Solgaleo in Dynamax Adventures because I'm basically almost ran out of things to shiny hunt.
Not bad.
Unless I really like scrape the bottom of the barrel to find things to shiny hunt, I'm slowly running out of. Not even slowly. I'm very quickly running out of things to shiny hunt. Just because everything I've wanted to shiny hunt, I've gotten them all. For the most part. I don't have everything I want just yet. Like I was hunting for that before I mowed the lawn today. Let me tell you, picking up dog shit, especially like sick dog poop, that's not fun. Gotta pick all that up before mowing the lawn. So, aside from shiny hunting Solgaleo or Solgaleo earlier today,
It's one of those chests.
where?
Let's take him down.
What I also tried doing today, I tried hunting for a shiny Chimchar in my Violet game because there was a Chimchar outbreak, but then I stopped because I just don't care enough to find the shiny. I cared when I shiny hunted for a starter Chimchar in Brilliant Diamond. It took me 17 days to get. Like I cared for one then, but right now it's like, man, I don't want to hunt a Chimchar just for the sake of it. Like, I know I'm gonna offend a lot of fans here. I don't understand the enormous love for Infernape. I don't. I mean, I don't hate the Pokemon, it's just I don't love it like a lot of people do. I hear a lot of people say like Infernape was the best starter in history. Infernape might be my favorite Pokemon in the entire series. Now, obviously, everyone's gonna have their own favorite Pokemon. Oh shit! Everyone's gonna have their own favorite Pokemon in general. A lot of people's favorite is Infernape. I just don't understand it, you know? Sure, I didn't play Diamond and Pearl back then. I played BDSP for what that's worth. I watched the Diamond and Pearl anime, and I know Chimchar's story in that with Paul and everything. But to this day, it's like, sure, Infernape's cool and all. Like, you know, it's nothing really too special to me. Like, I just kind of don't understand the overall love for Infernape.
Follow my sister forever.
You know, it's kind of like people have nostalgia for it. I don't. I don't even have nostalgia for the other starter I picked, which is Tepig. You know, I stopped playing Pokemon back in Gen 4, so I didn't play the games, but I did somewhat watch the anime back then. You know, around the time of Gen 4, I swapped over to Bakugan instead. It wasn't until Gen 5 that I went back to
Accepting a
Pokemon.
request? Wonderful.
So Gen 5, I started watching the anime again, and I played the game. I chose Tepig. To this day, like, sure, Tepig's fine and all.
Wonderful.
I don't have that much nostalgia for it. Like, you know, it's not one of my all-time favorite Pokemon ever because I came back to Pokemon and picked Tepig as my starter.
I will await
So, like,
your
I
report
kind of
of
just don't
success.
understand the overall love for Infernape. So I'm sorry to everyone I offended. I know people can make the same argument for me about me, like, bro, don't you love your own Pokemon too? A lot of people could say they don't understand it, and yeah, that's fair. You know, my favorite Pokemon is Decidueye, and you don't see a lot of people say that. Matter of fact, there would be even more people saying what I'm saying now. Even more people would say, I don't understand the love for Decidueye. You know? It's just overall not that popular, not that great, like, yeah, I get it. I understand the opposite side of the argument. Are we gonna see him run across the screen now?
Watch out for the shadows.
Incoming enemy shadow. Just one? Nah, surely not.
This shouldn't be a problem.
This is a ruse.
Enemy detected. It's a strong one.
No way. A single enemy? Nah.
Still setting up. It'll
Nah, this thing might be ultra powerful. I don't believe this is it. There's no way they super buffed this and called it there. Oh man, but you hear that boss music playing. Okay, that makes more sense. It summons. There we go, that makes more sense.
They've been shot. What should I do? They're wide open.
Well, since that one's the one that summons, let me try to take you down primarily. I'll save Aiga's Theurgy for if we actually need some more health. Even though the accuracy and evasion would be nice. Like, I'll just use this stuff. Lower some damage. No, lower. Okay, never mind. Probably don't do that. Nice. Ooh.
I'll take care of this.
The enemy seems piercing.
This work. Let's do it. Caesar!
They've been shot. Now they're wide open.
I'm afraid if I do this, it'll transfer the shock to me.
The electricity is useless here. Keep that in mind. Should I do?
Wait a second. Fine. Okay, definitely don't do that. It heals.
Wide open. It is time. The enemy seems impenetrable to piercing.
I assume Slash won't do anything either. But I won't know until I try. Do I really want to do it? Because I'm afraid of transferring that shock to me.
Persona.
Okay, absolutely no physical attack on the smaller one at all. Got it. Wait, what was this one weak to?
Should I stand on this enemy?
Maybe I just got lucky knocking it down earlier.
Enemy eliminated. Good point, Kuro-chan.
Again? Okay, so I definitely gotta take out you first, because you're just gonna keep on summoning.
Should I stand on this enemy?
Why haven't I been doing this? The hell's wrong with me? I never use Fuka's SP for anything. Why haven't I just been scanning? Man, I'm stupid. I've been playing this game for how long now, and I never thought to do that?
Should I stand on this enemy?
Why haven't I been doing that this whole time? You absolute buffoon!
I can do this.
So slowly we're gonna chip away at that thing's health. Okay, no bless or no curse moves.
Has no effect on this case Optima. The enemy was unaffected.
Oh, I guess I got no choice.
Successfully avoided. I just evaded the attack. Wait. Kuro-chan, your defense has dropped.
No, I'll just primarily attack the small one that always summons. Can I inflict it with shock? No.
What should I do?
Maybe I can inflict it with freeze. No.
I can do this. Defense is low right now.
I don't know. We haven't tried ice. You know what?
And now it's
Screw you. Do I even have that? That doesn't count. No, I do not. Damn. Here, I can do this.
Boa.
I should have just used Aegis's Theurgy there. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the small one.
Sonata-senpai's been knocked down. Are you okay?
You'll regret that.
Sonata-senpai's back in the fight.
Nope, don't use electric on that one. Got it.
Your defense is low.
You know what? Now I'm gonna use this.
Thank you, sister. Sonata-senpai, your defense is down.
Haha! Okay, now I just need to take down you. Oh! Ooh, I can do all of this.
Energy. I think I can use it now. You're wide open. I'll use this power to protect her. That about does it. No shadows detected.
Nice. Okay. Lowers... Oh, that's pretty good. Lowers all foes' defense. Man, when am I ever going to do that? Or actually have a need for that?
Looks like I'm getting even stronger.
Medium electric to all. Get rid of weak electric to all. Yeah, that's good. Almighty's pretty good. With a medium chance of poison to all, that's extremely good. You know what? No, I don't want this.
Alright.
Well, that's that. Now we'll be able to move on. Hardly anything makes sense here, don't you think? Well, it's like the backrooms. Physics don't apply. There's no rhyme or reason to what's happening in this place. Everything's just absurd, right, Aigis? In spite of all that, think we should keep trying to figure out what this place is? No, think we should keep trying to figure out what this place is? Yes, otherwise we can't move on with our lives. I wonder, do our characters age in this time loop? Or do they just stay this age forever? Like, if they take too long, will they have aged 50 years? While everyone else just thinks a day has passed? I should have expected that. Heh, not sure why, but it's more reassuring hearing you say it out loud. I guess I'll just keep adding myself then. Thinking, I mean. Seems like the right move to me, at least. Maybe because of what we saw behind that door. Because of the memory? The memory of you? There's 2 paths on each side.
Oh, that one looks important.
Oh, I only got 3? So I may as well do it on this one. Wait a second. I could either maybe spend a lot and get 1 good item, or I could open 2 treasure chests. What's sad is I can't save the game right now and, you know, try. Unless I can. Weren't we told that, you know, the layout won't change? No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do that much work. No, I'm gonna go for 1 good, hopefully, 1 good item compared to 2 mid ones. Okay, I'll take that. Ooh, okay, seems like I made the good call. Alright, that kind of looks more like, what does that look like? No, I was thinking Megaton Hammer. That doesn't look like the Megaton Hammer. Okay, so this just keeps going. Oh, now you give me a... Can I go back and open those other ones then?
Here are my requests.
A Cap of Eminence.
I will await a report of... Very well.
Hold on, let me see. Can I actually go back and open those ones? Yeah, I can. Okay, so we won't have to, you know, question forever what were in these ones. Drip coffee maker. Oh, these ones we can do with our friends. Oh, so it's a good thing I also opened these. Math workbook. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I take that back. I shouldn't have opened this one. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I think this is a good place for me to end it. But what I want to do is... What did this do again? Wasn't this a, yeah, duplication card? I don't want that. I don't want that shit. Worthless feature for me. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back up. Because next time I think I'm going to start by doing that stuff I just found. That, math workbook. And whatever the other thing was.
Hi.
You found more parts, right? Would you like to have them installed? Sure, that too.
Yes.
Okay. Everything looks great. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of this enhancement, I guess. Ambush has been enhanced again. After successfully attacking an enemy from behind, your theurgy gear will rise. Wow, that is very overpowered. I'm not gonna complain though. That's great. Okay. Anyone else have anything to say? I doubt my vegetables are ready yet. Alright, this is where I'm gonna end it. So next time, I'm gonna save like this so I don't forget. When we start next time, we have these two to go with, to hang out with. Alright, I'm gonna end this here for tonight. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time where we start with these two. And also, we'll talk about the third Persona 3 film. See you guys next time.